as the camera comes into focus. It is now Friday, July, whatever date it is, and I am in Dallas, Texas. Well, I'm in Bedford, Texas, because, and I have squad in the morning. I know I did a video yesterday about leaving out for it, and now I'm here. As you can tell, I have all my equipment set up here. Pitch Black, Covert Ops, Terminator Armageddon, Hustle HYB, Hustle HYB, Hustle Inc., Intensifier, Paradox Pro, Phase 2, IQ Tour, Truth Tour, all that stuff. All my bags are laid out here on my suitcase. We just got here not too long ago. Fat Man's here. And we were talking Junior Gold. What's going on this week in Junior Gold?
Junior Gold, there's going to be over 3,600, 3,700 kids, ages 10 to 20, bowling for a special prize. Scholarship money, possible sponsorship.
Title.
If you
want to talk about bragging rights, I won the biggest national tournament in the nation. That's pretty good bragging rights right there.
Right, and the important piece of this is this sets them up for future. Whether it's college, there'll be college during the expo. You'll have all these colleges here. They can speak to colleges, get ready for for their future. If you can go to college, have fun, and bowl, why not?
If it's paying for your college,
why not? The importance of this, though, the thing is with Junior Gold, it's totally different than any tournament you've probably ever entered, in the sense that you're talking, 2 days of practice and then 4 days of games,
not including possible cuts,
and then you have cut, then you have second cut, and so forth, and step ladder.
And don't forget, you have almost about 400 college coaches, and not to mention recruits themselves here watching you at this time. Not to mention all the professionals are watching these kids at the time.
But no pressure.
There's no pressure.
There's no pressure at all, because it's just they can't make you bowl any worse or better.
Just have fun.
It's all what you're going to do.
I know I've been saying this all week because I've been doing videos like, you don't know if you keep on my YouTube channel. I do videos like every day almost, and I've been talking about the few things you need to do to succeed. Having fun, don't stress. And
that's it. You keep your mind cleared,
I use you because you get more views on my videos, I'm just saying.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I love y'all too. I do ask that.
He oddly gets more views than some of my videos, which kind of makes me sad. It's the Fat Man thing.
Looks help. But getting back to the whole issue here, the thing is that bowling is one of those sports that your opponent cannot affect how you bowl.
It's all played up here, 6-inch surface.
It's played on a 5-6 inch surface between your ears.
Some kids a little bit bigger because they're so bloated.
And some of y'all might have a lot bigger heads, and some of y'all have little tiny heads.
Dick.
And that just means you might just have a little tiny brain. But it doesn't hurt. Don't think.
Have fun.
This is a tournament, and I will tell you, the first couple of balls you throw better be a benchmark ball. Because on every pattern that they practice on, they're going to throw a benchmark ball, and that will tell them if it's short, medium, long, heavy, light.
Impossible, easy.
Easy.
Sports shot.
And look, there's going to be I guarantee you, there will be 1 or 2 shots here that will be spare shots only, where spares is going to win you this thing. Look,
I remember last year at Roseland or whatever it was, or Brookgate, it was a 50-foot pattern. And not many people were throwing strikes. When you come to certain patterns like that, it's all about hitting your spares. Keep it clean.
And that's what it is. If you can keep it clean, hey, look, get the pin count too. You're going to get splits.
Pick the most.
Get the most. Get the pin count. Pin count counts a lot, especially when you get to the cut and step ladder, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
because your pins do carry over. So if you throw a moderate 16 games and you make first cut, well, you still have to bowl really good to make top 64 for the next cut.
That's right. And there's going to be some guys here. I hope we represent Georgia well, respectfully, and that people look at Georgia with a different eye and say, hey, there's some great bowlers in the state of Georgia, and we do have some great bowlers here. Garrett can go through the names. I know them, but we just won't mention them because, they can do their own show. But
they can have their own YouTube channel.
They can get their own YouTube channel. They can get their own boob tube channel.
They can have their own YouTube channel that doesn't start with Logan Fossum.
Well, yeah, that's kind of rude and crude, but
when you use bots, it's kind of unfair, anyways.
He's all right. He can't help himself. Bless his heart.
But no. Okay, so a few questions. Opinions on how many balls you should bring?
I personally think the more balls you bring, the more confusion you put in your own brain. I think 12 would be max to bring.
I brought 13.
But, you know, you already know what your benchmark ball is, and that you might not throw on anything, but you know that you can use it. I really do recommend that you work hard to get away from a spare ball, because you only get 5 balls. Now, I did tell the Georgia director today, 6 should be fine, because you got a 2-ball, you got
2 3-ball bags.
2 3-ball bags, so why not let the 6th one count? But if you're a one-hander, you shouldn't be using a spare ball at all.
I throw reactive resin at my spares. What do you do?
And the only reason we're saying that is because when you get to these tournaments, you can't afford to not have a ball you need just because you want a plastic ball in your bag.
Now, urethane is acceptable, but I don't really throw urethane that well anymore, so...
Urethane is nothing wrong with urethane. People can throw urethane. Garrett can throw urethane.
Kind of.
And it's not bad as a spare ball, but you can use it on other patterns too. You're not going to get to carry with certain patterns because it's going to lose all its energy.
And
but
really the biggest issue with urethane is it's not as versatile as low inter and reactive resin. I mean, you
absolutely
could,
not.
I mean, you could just throw.
Right.
I mean, honestly, if I wanted a ball that was versatile, like I have 2 HYBs over there, I have a Hustle Inc. Those balls are all like what, $90, and then like those balls, you can play on any pattern, and they give you better carry than a urethane ball. But a lot of people like that more control motion, but.
Hey, some people like swinging the lane. Some people like playing up the board. Some people like playing at the target. You play to your strength. In this tournament, people are going to have to play to their strength. And you go for it. If you throw the same shot 5 times and you leave a 5-pin, I'll take picking up a 5-pin as a spare all day long, because that is what?
Spare.
That's a 190.
That's a 190 spare. And 190 makes first cut. And
absolutely.
Another thing is a lot of people get frustrated with spares. Like, what are your opinions just sparing? Like, should you get frustrated with throwing a lot of spares, like 10 pins, 9 pins, 8 pins?
Keep the game clean. If you spare, you spare. You know, I always tell the kids that I you know, I'm the president of the youth league that I work with and coach with. Look, you smile at strikes and spares, and you laugh at everything else, because you're going to leave. I have seen some weird splits. I mean, the other night I had 5 splits in a row, literally. Well, okay, 2 washouts and 3 splits in a row.
Basically 5 splits.
Yeah, 5 splits. And I just had to, hey, look, you throw a bad shot, you pick up, you close your eyes, you start over, and then you start from that frame on. And you can't worry about the next game, you worry about the next frame.
Also, another thing is, you will shoot a 150 game in there. Somewhere in there, you'll shoot a 150 game. You cannot let that 150 game, though, make it another 150 game.
No.
Shoot 150 the one time, that's okay.
We were doing the math today.
I was just
he was, because, I'm not good at adding, but I sure can figure.
Especially when we went through Alabama.
So I was figuring that with 4 games a day, 4 games at 16 games, you got to make sure you don't have more than 3 games, 150 or less.
So with the way it goes, you have 16 games, and first cut is top 14%. It's 1 out of every 7 kids get picked for the first cut. Doing the numbers, that's approximately about 211 to 212 kids this year, which would be a 187.25 average, okay? So that's averaging spares all game. Just saying. And if you shoot a 150 game, well, if you shoot 150 game, you can easily make that up by shooting a 210 game. And that balances out to almost a 180. And that's what you have to really focus on, is not worry about being the leader. It's just about making each cut. Because when it comes to match play, it doesn't matter who's number 1. It doesn't matter who's number 16. It's all the same.
And now, what is your opinion, Garrett, on, losing your cool because of a bad game?
You're going to suck afterwards. I mean, everything's going to go downhill. You cannot lose your temper. You cannot lose your game. I do it all the time. Everybody does it. You throw one bad game. You walk outside, you walk to the bathroom, put some music in, something that'll just cool your nerves and quit thinking about it, then go to the next game.
Go find somebody you like and make fun of them. Do something.
Find a cute girl or guy, depending on what, talk to them. Find somebody entertaining. Find a parent. Find somebody who can just get your mind off bowling. Just relax. Because if you're not having fun, everything gets way more stressful.
Don't take it and don't get to the point where you think that
Out of it.
you're negative or you're out of it, because anything can happen.
I mean, the Giants beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl
Well,
as a wild card.
think about this. We had a friend of ours who was in the top 10 in the first day last year,
No, 2 years ago.
or 2 years ago.
Everything went on.
But the thing is you got to finish strong each time,
Never give up.
and don't give up. You can't.
Yeah, you may be on a 130 pace, but if you strike out, you're shooting a 160, which last time I checked, a 160 is better than 130.
Right, and don't concentrate on your score.
Focus on hitting your mark and
Hitting
throwing
your
good
mark.
shots, hitting
You-
spares.
You know, are you going to go out there and throw a 300?
Maybe.
They might be a few 300s.
I think
in this.
last year in qualifying there was 0 300s. In qualifying there was 0 300s. The year before that there was 3.
3, right.
And that's it. And that's all the divisions, all the age groups, all the guys, girls. That's it. You're not going to come out there and shoot 300 every game. It's not that easy. You're going to have games where you're thinking, man, I would be grateful to shoot a 180 here. Like, there's going to be games like that, and that you have to accept that and let it happen.
And now we talk about that. Now let's talk about something that's very serious out here where we're at now.
Hydration.
Is hydration. Now it's about 10 degrees cooler than hell. Okay, it's hot out here. All right.
I mean, it's called Satan's armpit for a reason.
Yeah, let's put it this way: the frog hit the pavement, and we had frog legs for dinner. It was quick and instant. All right, it's hot out there.
We went to a pizza place, and I swear I saw them just putting it on the floor outside. This pavement just hot enough to cook it.
It was hot. All right, it was hot.
Drink lots of water. As I've been talking on my a lot, you probably don't watch my videos so much, but Body Armor. I drink a lot of Body Armor. It's vitamins. It's coconut water, which is very refreshing and
Cheap plug. You need to,
we brought a
sponsor him. All right.
Yeah, I know, right? Bang too. Bang Energy. Keep energized.
But what I'm trying to say is, here in Texas, it's not humid. Lately, hasn't been humid like it has been in Georgia. Here, it's a dry heat. And in other words, visualize being in a rotisserie, getting cooked like a chicken. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's how hot. You will not sweat, and you will get dehydrated. It is so hot and dry.
In human, you can tell you're getting dehydrated, but in this heat, you cannot.
Not.
Tell. If you pass out from heat stroke, don't say we didn't warn you.
Just drink plenty of water. Stay away from caffeine as much as possible because it'll dehydrate you.
No, stay away from sugar. Caffeine's fine.
Caffeine will dehydrate you too. Cokes,
Sugar.
any carbonated drinks will dehydrate you. So stay away from it.
Whoops.
Try to drink plenty of fluids, water, juice. Eat healthy. Get a lot of bacon, barbecue steak.
We're in Texas. Eat good. Do not eat at any fast food chain or any chain restaurant.
I mean, if you have to, we understand.
No, don't. Local places only.
Ask them where the local places are. Hey, look, don't go to Taco Bell, all right?
You're near Mexico. You could drive a few hours south and hop the border.
Well, it's a day and a half south, but it works, okay?
2 hours.
I mean, good gracious life.
Don't be going to like.
And if anybody's watching this whose parents work for the DOT in Alabama, Mississippi, fix your roads, all right? I mean, I had hemorrhoid checks all the way through both states, okay? Check your roads.
Yeah,
Kentucky wasn't bad, and they make their money on drugs, all right?
Moonshine.
Okay, come on, fix your roads. Hopefully, somebody from Alabama.
Back to junior golf.
Okay,
It's a fun week. Have fun. Meet new people. Be excited to meet people.
and don't be afraid to ask them where they're from. Who knows? You might find your
future wife/husband. You don't know.
whatever in some podunk, Kansas.
The middle of nowhere, anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah. Sorry, Kansas. Not to make fun of you.
Sorry, all of the middle of the United States.
Middle
where
of the
nothing
United
is.
States. Hey, look. Hey, we love y'all. Appreciate everything you do. Hey, good luck.
Be excited. I'll be doing more videos with him probably.
And this is going to be a fun week, but it's going to be hot.
Long.
I mean, shoot. Next time you see me,
you might actually be skinny.
I might actually be skinny with a tan.
And hair.
I'm going to go outside and stand around like a rotisserie and turn around and get it cooked like a roaster.
Yeah, and you're your Speedo, right?
Yep, me and my little Speedo bikini. Sorry, y'all. If y'all visualize that, that's your own fault. We got about 15 seconds left. I'm signing off.
I'm ending it too. Just be happy, have fun, meet plenty of people. Don't overthink anything.
Don't think. Act like a married man.
Don't think. Act like a married man. That's the way to think about it. Wait, that's a paradox. Don't think and think at the same time.
I know.
But that's all. I will end this with a very happy, nice salute.